Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Kayla and welcome to our 1-month pregnant update. I cannot believe we are back here again, embarking on this journey again together as we go through my third pregnancy, second baby. Here we go. As seen in my announcement video, I'm very much showing already, which is insane. I know it's just bloat, but I wasn't like this till like 21 weeks with Connor, so I'll probably get huge this time. My goal is to not gain as much as I did with Connor, even though it wasn't that bad. I just always carried small, so it looked small. My goal this time is to gain less and be a little healthier so I can be more comfortable towards the end of the pregnancy. And I'm starting this pregnancy 15 pounds lighter too, which should help things overall. I am currently still breastfeeding Connor. Yes, that is right, you heard correctly. He is 17 months old. And I would never have guessed we'd be here still breastfeeding him. I breastfeed him probably once every day or every other day. And he's gone 3 days without breastfeeding before. But he's not ready to completely wean, and honestly I wasn't either. So I'm growing a human, sustaining a human's life through breast milk, and trying to keep my body together and alive and healthy. So a lot is going on. So I'm currently 4 weeks and 6 days along. I think I'm 5 weeks exactly tomorrow, or maybe I am today. I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. And the first day of my last period was October 13th, 2023. And I ovulate late because of breastfeeding, and always have low progesterone, which is even lower this time because of breastfeeding and ovulation and delayed ovulation and everything. So I ovulated this time though on day 16, which I had been 19 the last few times I've been tracking. And so I ovulated on October 29th and asked my doctor to be put on progesterone for many reasons. You'll see my trying to conceive video for many reasons. And so I started the night of ovulation on progesterone, and that helped me conceive. And 8 days after that, on November 6th, Monday, November 6th, I got my very first positive test and didn't know till the next day evening, because every test I would take in the mornings I wouldn't look at until my son kind of said, "Hey, you're pregnant," basically. He lifted up my shirt and said, "Baby," patted my tummy and gave it a kiss. And I was like, I better take a test. And I got to take it with Cody. First time we've looked at a test for the first time that was positive together. That was a milestone. We did not get to film that. That was just, it was never meant to be, and I just accepted that. We couldn't work it out. And yeah, so I got my first positive 8 days post-ovulation, which is incredible. It's like textbook. With Connor's, I didn't get my first positive, and I was testing every day till 15 days post-ovulation. Can't explain it, so no idea. Use the same test both times. Exactly. So this time I was just in shock when I saw the positive. I was like, oh my goodness, I was so grateful and so humbled. Like, Cody, this is it. This is our baby. And, you know, due July 19th. Probably induce on the 13th. That's when the induction range to finish out. Connor is born June 10th, Cody July 11th, me July 12th, this baby July 13th, 10, 11, 12, 13, between the months of June and July. Love this, the synchronization, the dates there, I love that. It's beautiful. But I've gut feeling this is a baby girl, and we will be finding out in 2 weeks. If I'm wrong, we'll get another baby boy, and I would love to see what he looks like. Probably Connor's twin. Who knows? God knows exactly what we need, and He knows already. And so after we found out, got my first blood draw at 10 days post-ovulation, because we had to wait for the next day after we finally looked at the test on 9 days post-ovulation. And my test got darker every single day. And on that first day, my HCG levels were 37 and progesterone was 40. That is triple what they normally are at the very first blood draw at the same time with both of the other 2 pregnancies, and that is because of progesterone. And my second blood draw 2 days after that was 126 and progesterone was 90. more than tripled in the 2-day span, which all I want is doubling in the 2-day span, which is amazing. And then the week after, 5 days after that, my levels today from yesterday were, they called and said it was 2,326, and progesterone is just off the charts, just amazing. So everything so far, Lord willing, is looking so amazing, and we're just so grateful. I definitely feel sick and nauseous, but a lot less than I did at this point with Connor's pregnancy, which is kind of just a nice saving grace. Our first ultrasound isn't until a few weeks, so I usually like to be seen at 6 weeks, but this time I'll be seen at closer to 8, like the normal time, because my doctor's on vacation, which is terrifying to me because my very first miscarriage was a missed miscarriage, meaning the baby had passed and I didn't know it, my body didn't understand that, and just kept the hormones and everything going, thinking I was pregnant. That's why we like to know early, so this time we'll just have to wait, and so God's exercising my faith and trust in Him through that. I'm using the sneak peek test at 6.5 weeks. That's the earliest I could get in because of the holidays, and we'll be finding that out very soon. And yeah, let me just tell you the symptoms. It started off as progesterone symptoms because I was taking progesterone before I even technically really conceived or had the implantation of the fertilized egg. So here's how I knew I was pregnant, even though I was too scared to look at the test. So I'm going to read off my list so I don't forget anything. I had heartburn, I've been dizzy, I've been lightheaded, nauseous in the early morning and evening. I can smell everything, everything stinks. I've had cravings, and actually my first time having a strange craving in both pregnancies, or all 3 pregnancies, was grape jelly on pizza. I know, but it's like I had to have it, and then thinking of it now is disgusting, but it was amazing in that moment. I've had, of course, the classic pressure, and then the feeling of like soreness in my uterus, like I feel like my uterus is like blown up with like a balloon or something, and it just feels like it's being stretched and growing, even though the baby's the size of like, I think like a sesame seed right now. But I think the uterus is just, it's been there, done that, and it's just expanding, and the tissue's building up, and the blood and everything that supports the baby, and so I think my uterus feels that, and it is bigger. My stomach is showing, as you can see, a lot earlier this time. I've been so tired all the time. And it's different this time too because I've got a toddler running around, where last pregnancy I just got to sit back and chill. Also, I've been extremely hungry, and part of that is with breastfeeding, growing a baby, and just running around with Connor and sustaining my life. So I just am constantly hungry. And of course gas, like I just burp all the time, and it's very annoying, and I don't remember that so bad with Connor's pregnancy, but this one has chosen to let me burp, and I just have to keep it in and not let it show. But that's so far my 1 month update. I mean, I feel like with 1 month you just found out you're pregnant, so there's not much to update with. And stay tuned for my trying to conceive video of how it took us a few times to get pregnant this time, which is unusual for us, and our findings and how God has worked in our life of kind of anything surrounding pregnancy, and that thing kind of giving us answers about our pregnancy in the past and everything. So it's so good to see you guys again. Welcome again to join me on this journey. Bye!